are headed out. As you can see, it is dark out, and I got an interior light so you can actually see me. The breakfast consisted of 2 boiled eggs and leftover ice cream because we can't bring it with us. We are headed to Moab. I think that's where we're headed to. And we've got, how many places in between?
We're going to drive through the Grand Staircase, and we're going to be driving through Capitol Reef National Park.
So today is likely to be, it's not going to be eight continuous hours of driving, but we're going to be on the road probably 8 hours today is what we figure. So don't know when this video will get put up, but we'll do the best we can because I don't know what the Wi-Fi situation will be when we get there. So we'll see what we see. So let's roll. Just show you this real quick. Get aimed at it. It's 61 degrees outside right now. Closer we've gotten to Bryce Canyon, back headed to where we're going, temperature's actually gone down another 5 degrees. Well, we stopped at a little scenic overlook. Take a gander what's over here. And they call that area right in there the Little Rockies. It's kind of hazy, hard to see. Thought this was interesting. This is back when they had the CCC program, Civilian Conservation Corps. And this road that they put in through here, it says it took 5 years to build. It was before the Highway 12 route was built. Let's see, in 1935, Civilian Conservation Corps crews began to build the Lower Boulder Road, now part of Highway 12, nicknamed the $1 Million Road. The road took 5 years, back-breaking effort, ingenuity, and many tons of dynamite to complete. Crews blasted through sandstone ledges down to the Escalante River and up Calf Creek Canyon on June 21st, 1940. Jubilant community members celebrated completion of the first all-season automobile road between the two communities. Here's a national treasure conserving wilderness.
Wildness.
Wildness. Learn to read, boy. Anyway, she's going to read an excerpt from this.
You're looking out over some of the wildest lands in the United States. The last area to be mapped in the lower 48, this rugged region remains a sparsely roaded frontier. You're standing in the 1.9 million acre Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument, where conserving the land's wild character is a top priority.
So in other words, if it's here, leave it here. And that's what it said back at the visitor center. Don't mess with the rocks. Don't mess with anything. And if you pack it in, pack it out.
The last area to be mapped.
Pretty cool. We just came from straight up there. Pretty wild. Now they had to carve through all this. Yep, Highway 12. Highway 12 is quite a scenic route, and kind of why we chose it. Very beautiful.
Escalante River is over here.
Would not suggest taking it if you're in a big hurry, because this is something you really want to take your time and see. And that is the river right over there. I don't know that I can get it. Yeah, there we go. Escalante River, she says.
Hopefully you can't hear me biting my chips in that video.
Yep. She's over here eating, so she's hoping
Apple chips.
Apple chips. So hopefully we didn't crunch your eardrums. But yeah, this is definitely the route to take. But and you can see why it took them so long to build, because they had to blast and dig a flat place to put in a road bed through this terrain. I understand why it took them 5 years. It's actually amazing it only took them 5 years with the kind of technology they had back then. We have crossed, I don't know how many mountains it seems like to get here. We've made an elevation summit of about 10,000 feet, probably our highest point yet. I know it was 9,600, but I think it went up a little further than that. And we have made it to Capitol Reef. When we get to an overlook point, we will show you around a little bit. There, over there in the distance, that is Chimney Rock, which we tried to get through the windshield, not very successfully. This place kind of equated to Mars, and I can see where that to be true. It's quite beautiful. We're going to walk up a trail over here. It says Panorama Point, so you get stepping that way. Yeah, I'm in flip-flops. I think we can do this, though. It looks pretty decent. So pretty cool. It's the striations and the rings in these rocks. Ease over here closer to the edge. It's pretty flat where I'm at. And there's a good shelf down there. So if I fell, I would only break 3 or 4 bones. But this park is kind of known for the stacked rocks. Really cool little area to get out and kind of walk around a little bit on some of these rocks. Pretty safe. It's big, flat, wide. Take a look right there. You can see how it's just layer after layer after layer, and how it was built up over the thousands and millions of years. Really, really neat. A lot of fun. Pulled along here and saw a sign that said castle, so we started looking for it, and I'm pretty sure that's it. And it's a pretty neat rock formation. Does kind of look like a castle, so that's probably what they're talking about.
Capitol Reef maintains one of the largest historic orchards in the National Park Service, with over 2,000 trees, including apple, peach, pear, apricot, cherry, and plum. Fruit is free to sample while in orchards. A small fee is charged for fruit taken out of the orchards.
Maybe we'll get lucky and find some fruit. All right. We think these are apricots. pretty sure. And what you pick here in the field, you can eat, but you can't leave with it. If you try to leave with it, it's $1 a pound. So we're fixing to sit here and eat. Well, sometimes oddities in nature, it looks like a butt. So I dub the butt rock. So what are we eating?
Strawberry rhubarb pie.
From?
The Gifford House at Capitol Reef National Park in the town of Fruita. And homemade vanilla ice cream.
Yes, and it is divine. You see what's left. And we got one to split later tonight. So if you make it to Capitol Reef, do not miss out on the pies. Right, we got back from dinner and everybody's standing around staring, and they said that there's a flash flood coming. When we pulled into town, we saw it raining up on one of the mountains. So we're gonna see what we see. Where's he going? What is he doing? What is he doing?
Listen.
That's crazy. Hear it ripping? Yeah, we'll be able to see it when it comes through right here. You move. There it is. It could get bigger and it could rise higher. Just hang on. Right now it's just staying in the bank, but it looks like it may be coming up.
A lot of logs, some big ones too.
Yeah, and if it jams up down there, it could back up.
It's swelling down there.
It's swelling?
Yeah. And you can see it through the trees. You see it?
No, not really. It's starting to swell right here. As long as it keeps flowing and doesn't plug up.
Coming up in the ground right there. Look.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. It is.
And right here.
Now it's got that. It's swelling. All those logs, looks like they dammed up right there. If that would break open, it wouldn't be so bad right here. You can see it or not, but the dam that formed right there broke, took down a whole live tree. As soon as it did, all of this right here started to recede. So unless it dams up again, it should be good. Picnic table is still sitting there. Here's another angle of it moving. I don't know how fast that water's moving, but it's hauling butt.